Are we live? Let me check here real quick. Oh, on there. There we go. Welcome on in, everyone. This is Punmaster Logue. We are live. It is Thursday night. It is night 2. Well, technicality standpoint, day 3/night 2 of our little draft here at Brando Party Wrestling. But it is going to be taking place on Strikedown for the remainder of our little show this evening. So, yeah, welcome on in, everyone. Hope everyone is doing wonderful. I am doing not too bad. Definitely not doing too bad right now. Just gonna send the word out that we are live. We are in living color. And yeah, let me check in here real quick. Yeah, had a pretty good day. Took care of some business and stuff, so it wasn't too bad at all. Let me see here. So just take a moment, so excuse me. All right, we are just about underway with that. Oh, there we go. Boom, lay boom, lay boom. But yeah, we actually only have about 20 people left over to draft here tonight, so that's already kind of a little bit of something there. But yeah, hope everyone is doing well tonight. Let me see here. Yep. All right, I think that is good. Just about everything all set there. Let me see here. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of other extra work and stuff. So yeah, the servers had a lot of announcements kind of going on and off throughout most of the day. So yeah, suffice to say, a lot kind of going on with that part. But yeah, we can talk about it here since we are just a little bit past the top of the hour. So yeah, where do I even begin with these series of announcements and stuff? So I know for a fact that now, in association with our friends over at HCC Wrestling, there's been a big match that's just been added. BDE, who recently just debuted yesterday during our afternoon broadcast, will be defending the HCC Wrestling World Championship against his opponent, Phoenix Nitro, in an HCC death match. We want to say thank you again to everybody over at HCC Wrestling for sanctioning this matchup. This is going to be a very big addition to this year's Party Slam, and I cannot be more excited for that. But in addition to that, apparently, before we went live on the air earlier today, it seems that Rex and one half of the RPW Synergy Champions, Violaine, had a bit of an altercation in the parking lot. So, suffice to say, in light of that, most of us here at RPW know that Violaine is not medically cleared to compete as of this time. But with that being said, both of them have been ushered away from the arena and are essentially in the equivalent of being banned from it for the rest of this week. But with that being said, an announcement has been made earlier today that next week on Strikedown, those two will be competing in a non-sanctioned, no-holds-barred street fight. And the general manager had said that although both of them are not going to be held responsible and that they can't be sanctioned, everybody else involved outside of those two will be sanctioned and that they have been banned from ringside during that. And the general manager has also added 2 more extra points to that. First, if he even sees any of the mutual parties in association with both Rex and Violaine, hold on one second. any of the particular mutual parties related to either Violaine or Rex during that, aka Joey Bacon, or members of the Prestige Alliance, they will be removed from RPW effective immediately. So that means that the situation is very, very dire in making that happen. And in relation, he left one final message to the Ghostface attacker, basically, in short, saying some very strong words that I'm not sure if general managers should normally say, but he says that he doesn't care if the Ghostface attacker is dangerous. They will find out who this Ghostface attacker truly is, no matter the circumstance. So, yes, that is for them, though, and we are about to go right into it here in just a moment or so. Let me switch this over. Alrighty then. But yeah, let me just go and take care of that real quick, and then we will be on our way, I think, with our first match of the night. Or something. Welcome on in, DS. Good to see you. Just give me a quick moment. I'm going to go and take care of something real quick here. Yeah, welcome on in, DS. Cody Saturn is in competition tonight against the current 353, or 353. Pardon, hold on. The RPW Light Heavyweight Champion Mufasa in a non-title singles match this evening on Strikedown. But yeah, big draft week. We've already had a lot of big names get drafted over between this past Tuesday's show on Glitch and just this past afternoon yesterday in our little get-together, of course. But yeah, how's your evening been? Hope you've been safe. Hope you've been well. Hope the family's been well. Doing good. Doing good on my end. Just get some stuff over here real quick. And then going from there. So, yeah. Here's the crazy thing. We only have about 20 people left to draft over, so I'm not sure how it all is going to be played out, but we're definitely going to be doing something. I know that for a fact, so that is A-okay in my book. Doing good. Just got home from work. That's good. That's good. That is good. I'm glad that you are safe at the very, very maximum, of course. Definitely is some very weird times with the weather as of right now, from what I've seen. So I completely understand that. But with that being said, I think maybe we might need to just usher in a couple of new entries over on the roster here. So why don't we get that going here right now before we get in underway with our opener here tonight on this very, very huge edition of Strikedown. Let me get this going here real quick. Coming over to Strikedown first, it is wow, okay. Joining the other members of the Prestige Alliance, it is former Women's World Champion Vandal Vex is heading to the Red Brand. Big take. That means that all of the members, essentially, of the Prestige Alliance now are officially on Strikedown as of tonight. So that's a pretty big take there, I should say. Oh, hold on one second. They put that in the wrong spot there by accident. Hold on, I got this. There we go. Okay. And I think with that, we will be having Glitch's turn with their shot. And to find out who will be joining them in just a moment. further ado, let us find out who will be heading off to the green brand. Let's get this going. Wow! Oh no! Cody Saturn is heading over to Glitch as of tonight. That is that's a bit of a surprise considering Cody Saturn is over on Strikedown now. So suffice to say, things are picking up in a very unique pace. Already starting off tonight on Glitch. So, all right. Okay, that definitely is a surprise that I was not anticipating actually. So that is a major shocker to say the least. I know it's pretty shocking to me. I'm not gonna lie on that one. Yeah, that certainly is going to be quite the shock there. But that you never know. Things could always change. A lot has already changed even since Tuesday. We've had a few draft switches and stuff, so we'll have to wait and see what happens. But then again, we also have to remember as well, outside of the Glitch World title and Strikedown Heavyweight title being brand exclusive, every other championship is interpromotional. So that means that they could technically go to defend on the other brands without restrictions. So yeah, that definitely kind of shakes things up a little bit, to say the least. So we'll have to kind of keep up with that later as we get right into it. I think with our first matchup of this evening. So I shuffle it up a couple of times. Hold on there. I'm pretty sure something was amiss. Let me check something here real quick. Nope, everything is still up to date from Tuesday. Okay, I thought I saw a couple of names that I thought actually were already picked, but we're good. We're good, I think. But yeah, with that being said, I think it is time. Let us get right into it with our opener here tonight. Amaya versus Awesome Kong. Yes, Awesome Kong already previously just got drafted over, I believe, to Strikedown. So yes, this will be her first match under the Strikedown brand tonight. So sweet. The following contest is our opener here tonight on the third occasion of our RPW draft here this week. Introducing first, from the French Alps, she is Amaya. Excuse me. Amaya, I believe, only her second match too, actually, here in RPW. So this is not going to be an easy task for the newcomer here. And her opponent, former multi-time TNA Knockouts champion, she is Awesome Kong. Awesome Kong, formerly known as Karma in the WWE for a couple of spells there. Competed in the Royal Rumble in the past. One of only very few women to do so, I guess so. Things could always spice things up at this year's Vertical Limit in September. You never know if things might change. Without further ado, I think it's time to get right into it with our opener here tonight on Strikedown. Oh, nice dodge out of the way of the big boot. Horrible tie up here. Big scoop slam by Kong. Oh, just raining the punches down on the side of the cranium of Amaya. That might leave a bit of a bruise there. Smashing the head onto that canvas there. Oh, big boot connecting to the jaw, though. Amaya's going to have to do a lot to try to get out of the Oh, I guess that's a good start there with the kick to the side of the head. You know, her favorite movie apparently was Stomp the Yard, but you never learn something new too late in life, I guess. Firewoman's carry, hold on. Shots right to the side of the cranium there with those elbows. Oh my God! Wait a minute. Big forearm by Kong. The heck? Switch knee there right into the face. They might have only just angered the former Knockouts champion. Trading shots here right now as we speak. Oh my God! Knife edge chop there. Oh no! Maya still keeping the pace going though, but she actually has Kong against the corner though. Oh Jesus! Wow! Literally is like trying to taunt the dragon in this scenario. Uh-oh, turning into a hockey fight. Meeting shot for shot. Actually beating Kong in that back fist, I think, there. Wow. I don't see too many people actually getting that over on Kong, though. There's definitely quite the change of pace. Gonna go, I think, for an awesome bomb. Breaking out of that hold. Amaya dropping the head onto the canvas, though. Oh, no. Getting caught there as Kong dodging out of the way. Kick to the gut there. Amaya still dropping her, pulling the hair, though, in the process. I'm not sure if that is technically a fully clean maneuver. But desperate times call for desperate measures here. Back elbow following suit. Double leg takedown, trying to go for a jackknife pin. One. Nope, none. Going for the cover. All right. One of the few things I think that she can use to her advantage is the speed. But Kong, I think, being unusually very speedy. Oh, choke slam right onto the canvas. Kong, what's she about to go up for? I think this might be the awesome bomb. Wait a minute. Oh! Busting the shots there right onto the forehead. Getting this right in. Going over for a belly-to-belly. Leg sweep, though. Maya in control right now. Wait a minute. Switch around here. Kong. It's a shot to the arm by Amaya. What's she going to be able to do to get the upper hand here? Knee sending Kong in between the ropes to the outside. Wait a minute. Triangle moonsault to the outside. Beautiful, Jesus. Pardon the French, but that's going to hurt like hell there, right in to the steel steps. My God. What's Kong going to try to go for right now? Locking in a camel clutch. Shade to the legendary Iron Sheik and I believe Gory Guerrero. Amaya able to break out of the hold though. She goes back into the ring. We're getting a raid right now from Pro Wrestling Ragnarok. How was the show, everybody? Welcome on in. Please, no spoilers. Just for safety's sake. Yeah, welcome on in, PWR. Hope the show went well. Scott for most of it. Hope everything went well. Oh, chop block from Amaya, though. Do appreciate that. Welcome on in, everyone. My name is Pun Master Logue. You are here for RPW. It's a little re-sectioning of the initials, but overall, we like to have a rando party occasionally here and there. So yeah, hope everyone is well. Amaya standing toe-to-toe with Awesome Kong right now. Going up. Uh-oh. Awesome bomb. Standing variation here. Jeez. That looked a little painful there. Kong stopping herself. Good show. Big stuff going on. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, no! I think I heard a crunch there on Amaya. Wait a minute. Float over. Neck, well, swinging neck breaker there. A lot of questions to be answered next time on Dragon Ball Z. You read my mind on that. Oh, right into the big boot. Oh, my God. Going for the cover. Your little buddy had a message to end the show. I had a feeling. We'll see what happens once things get situated outside of the forest. Some Kong. Wait a minute. Elbow to the gut there. I think she almost just got busted open. Is this Amaya's opportunity? Well, thank you again for the raid. Do appreciate that. Hurricane Ron. God. Talking about a former multi-time knockouts champion. Hold on there. Ripcord Capoeira kick connects. Yeah, hope you have a good night. Make sure to go for the post-stream care. Anytime. Thank you, Don. German catapult suplex. Oh, my God. He's even going to shake the 9 realms there a little bit. Dodging out of the way of that attempt. Big back body drop. Thunderous spine buster. That was actually pretty awesome. Kong going for the cover here. 1, 2. Uh-oh. That might be a problem here. Kong livid. Big bullfrog splash. I'm so sorry, that was rude. God. Going up. Oh, no! Coming down with the guillotine elbow attempt. Amaya. Diving crossbody connects. Yeah, great editing, great work, great everything over at PWR. If you like your Nordic mythology. Oh, no! Employee. Phoenix splash there. It's Karma. Yes, she was. Yes, she was. One of the few people in the women's division to actually compete in the Royal Rumble. As far as I know, her only match, I think, in WWE. What is Amaya about to go for right now is the question. And I think she has Awesome Kong down for the count. Back against the ropes there. I'll be wondering, what the heck am I doing here? Oh, sending her to the outside. Oh, no. That's not a straightforward drop. That's a little painful there to the back. Wait a minute. Float over DDT to the outside. God. Ooh. Man, but I think both of them feeling it after those effects there. What a way to open up the show. Yeah, we literally have just been hosting our first ever draft here in RPW for the past 3 days almost. It's been a trip, I'll tell you that much. Wait a minute. Catching the arm there. Tripping onto that very slippery mat, mind you. Got to the count of 20, I believe. I could have probably forgotten something. You never know. This is why we go live. Wait, Kong. Awesome bomb to the... Oh, no, what the heck? Oh, right into the steel steps. Oh, no. Wait a minute. Got her in the torture rack. Shock treatment. Shades of TNA Hall of Famer, the Monster Abyss there. Oh, yeah, definitely no sell on that one. There wasn't even a receipt that came after the fact. If there's no receipt, there's no sell. That's probably the best way to explain that. Wait a minute. Kick to the gut. Going up, I think, for the implant buster. Hold on here. Short arm lariat by Amaya. Amaya dropping the head onto the canvas. Trying to go for the burning knee, but he got nothing but mat there. Kong trying to go for a belly-to-belly. Leg sweep connects. Is this Amaya's moment, though? Nice arm wringer. Dropping that leg. Drop right onto the arm there. I've not seen Kong in this disposition before here in RPW. Got to give all the credit to Amaya. She is still taking the fight to her. Hold on here. Scorpio rising. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Are you kidding me? From Scorpio rising to a Pisces kick out. I'm not sure what the horoscope would show. Going up one more time for the Scorpio rising. Welcome on in, Rex. Good to see ya. Just in time for 1, 2. Amaya picking up a huge win with the Scorpio rising. Shout out to the legendary Meiko Satomura. Yes, welcome on in. Your match should be coming up next. Big win here. And your winner, Amaya. Let me go and turn on a separate light here in the arena. Excuse me. But what a major upset here tonight for Amaya picking up a huge win. But yes, for those that are just tuning, oh, well, thank you. There you go. What's up? The ceiling. Survived 3 tornadoes. Well, I'm glad you're still alive. You know, it's always serious when it gets into this stormy kind of weather. But with that being said, for those that are just tuning in, we have had a couple of people that have just gotten drafted prior to the opener. So, for those that are just tuning in, our first person that got drafted to Strike Down is the last remaining member of the Prestige Alliance. Vandal Vex is on the red brand with the other members. So congratulations to that. But the person that is over on Glitch is Cody Saturn. So I believe she'll be having her first match under the Glitch brand sometime next week. Plus, a bunch of other announcements. HCC's world title will be on the line at Party Slam coming up July the 2nd in a death match. BDE versus Phoenix Nitro. That's going to be pretty crazy. Also, we also discussed the recent altercation that took place in the parking lot of the arena prior to tonight's show between Rex and one half of the Synergy champions, Violaine. They have both been sent home. They have been banned from the arena for the rest of the week until next week, when both Rex will be taking on Violaine in a non-sanctioned, no-holds-barred street fight. And everybody has been banned from ringside, and if any members of the respective parties involved are even seen, they will be removed from RPW. And actionary words from the general manager to the Ghostface Attacker as well. So a lot happened already, and that most of that was from before our opener. So yeah, I know a lot of dialogue. So apologies for that. But yeah, so suffice to say again, TLDR next week, Rex, Violaine, non-sanctioned, no holds barred street fight. So yeah, a lot to look forward to, and potentially a rebuttal to the Ghostface Attacker after all these recent situations, attacks, whatever you want to call them. So things are about to heat up real quick. Survive without your wife. I know, I'm sorry. It's you never know. Like I said, outside of the top, heavyweight and world titles. And every other title is interpromotional. That includes the RPW Women's World Championship. So we'll see what happens. But yes, with that being said, of course, we also got a wonderful raid from the people over at Pro Wrestling Ragnarok. Always appreciate them. And yeah, something definitely to keep in mind for myself. To clip some of the hedges and trees nearby. Anyway, we're going to go and switch gears here because we have a couple of people playing God of War so far, still lurking. No worries, have some fun, and hope you have a good time with that. Which God of War? 2018 or Ragnarok. Because if it was Ragnarok, that's oddly thematic, if it is Ragnarok. If it's one of the older ones, that also works too. All right, so now we are going to bring out 4 picks, 2 for each brand, as we get underway. We'll find out who will be going to Glitch first. Ragnarok, there you go. It's a Ragnarok kind of day almost. It's crazy, but that's actually pretty good. All right, who will be heading off for the first 2 picks in Glitch? Let's find out right now. Introducing first, heading to Glitch. This was one of the names that I mistakenly thought was already actually picked on Tuesday. So, he is one half of the former RPW Tag Team Champions from the Mushroom Kingdom. He is Super Luigi. And yes, Super Luigi is heading to Glitch. Let me get that updated here. Question is Mario also going to be joining? We're about to find out right now. Who'll be heading off to Glitch with Luigi? Let's find out right now. Oh, wow. From AEW and from Down Under, she is a former AEW Women's World Tag Team Champion. Harley Cameron is heading to Glitch. I almost called her Hewley. That was wrong on my part. There we go. All right. Who will be heading off to Strike Down? Let's find out right now. Let me shuffle that a couple times. All right, first, he is a former AEW TNT champion. He is Brody Lee, also representing HCC. And joining the one formerly known as Luke Harper on Strikedown. He is the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada. Strikedown is getting some major players right now. I am not kidding you. I mean, you've got everybody from flipping. You got Mufasa. You got you got Fry the Supply Guy. You got the Starlight Kid. You've got Kazuchika Okada. You got Kenny Omega. All on the same brand. That feels weird to say that, but Strikedown apparently is living up to the name of Strikedown. So that's going to be a bit of a kicker there, I think. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. Oh, hold on, that was not intentional. We'll not include that because that was not official. So I'm going to ignore that wheel spin. Sorry about that. Strikedown is going to be the A show. Well, it's definitely. I will tell you this. Strikedown technically was our third brand. The first one was just called Rando Party Wrestling. Glitch became the second show. And then over time, we phased out the RPW main show, and we brought in Strikedown initially as a YouTube exclusive before we decided to add that as our second show. So, yeah. Yes, Nani? I mean, either if you're just wondering, or if you're just looking for the One Piece, that would make sense. But, anyway. Yes, we initially had, quote-unquote, a third brand, but really it was just our main show, and that was just what it was called at the time. But I will tell you this, if we ever do get to a certain point where there's a developmental brand or whatever, I would consider it, but I feel like that's a long ways away. We still technically have to try to see how this double brand thing goes, you know? I mean, this is our first time doing this, so we only just had the title for about a year now with the Strikedown Heavyweight Championship. It was first created back on August 26th of last year, so the heavyweight title is still relatively new compared to every other championship. I mean, the oldest one, without going too much further in with the dialogue on this one, the Brass Knuckles title technically is the oldest one that we have, when it was originally known as just simply the Rumble Championship. So, for newer viewers, there's your long-time lore. Our Brass Knuckles Championship, when it was the Rumble title, was our first title we ever had. And that was 3 years ago almost. Count them 4 maybe. But yeah. So, without further ado, let's welcome on in, Kay. Good to see you. Hope you're well, brother. Hope you're safe. Just creeping. Are you looking for the blank papers to try to figure out what's going on with the bank guard in that one episode of Season 2 of Scooby-Doo? That's a deep cut right there. Paper. Yes, okay. Believe it or not, we actually had that in RPW at one point, but we called them something the Custodian, I think, at one, because I wasn't sure how the name the Creeper would have gone very well, I guess. So, yeah. To be fair, he had an outfit that looked like he was a custodian. So, the more you know. But yeah, I hope you're doing well. Hope you're safe. Hope you're doing good. But yeah, we've already had a few people get switched over just a little bit ago. But we're going to get right into it with our next matchup. Rex well, not Rex. Sorry, he's out at the moment. But we do have an update on VO Lane that I will talk about a little bit more after this. So don't you worry. Let me see here. Yeah, by the looks of this, Strikedown looks like it has some pretty heavy hitters. So I'll have to wait and see if Glitch can balance that out with maybe the women's roster or something. You never know. Plus, there's still a few other free agents that are still unaccounted for. But that's all right. That is just how it is sometimes. Let me see here. We got Mufasa versus Cody Saturn. And now that Mufasa is officially on Strikedown, that means he can fight here all the time. Coming off of a major last win over retaining the light heavyweight title over Jushin Thunder Liger, who is still on the draft pool, by the way. So he could either be on Strikedown or on Glitch. So just keep that in mind. But Cody Saturn coming off a huge win, defeating Rex this past Tuesday on Glitch. So both individuals could end up having some major stuff ahead. Without further ado, let's head off to ringside for our next matchup. But yes, the following contest is a non-title matchup scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring first. Oh yeah, big time. Representing the Prestige Alliance, he is your current RPW Light Heavyweight Champion from Battle Creek, Michigan. He is the Punisher, Mufasa. He won that title. Back on April the 21st at Utter Devastation, winning the Light Heavyweight Cup to claim the vacant Light Heavyweight Championship. And now, his first defense, he defeated the legendary modern forefather of Light Heavyweight Wrestling, Junior Heavyweights and all. and has put the light heavyweight division on the next level in the process. So suffice to say, could we be seeing more to come from Mufasa? We're going to have to wait and see. Because his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, he is a newcomer to RPW. He is Cody Saturn. The overall #1 draft pick in our first ever rando draft. He's already made an impact like very few that I have seen so far. Went to the GM's office the other night and asked for a favor to face Mufasa in a non-title matchup to see how he can stack against someone like Mufasa. That takes some serious cojones, I am not going to lie to you. But throwing the cojones to the wall, he's just going to go straight forward and going into this big-time matchup here. That was a weird sentence to say, but what can you do? Without further ado, let's get right into it. Oh! Wait a minute. Oh, getting hit with a forearm. Uh-oh. Yeah, Cody Saturn. Got him in a reverse bear hug here. Wait, snapmare. It's like a chin lock right now. And going to the feeling out process, almost like a bulldog choke. What can Cody Saturn do to try to rectify this? Uh-oh. Got him in like a shoulder hold. Oh, Jesus! Big shot there, almost neck and neck between these two. Oh, my God. Going over, attempted a slingshot back elbow there. Springboard moonsault connecting. Earlier tonight in our opener, Amaya and Awesome Kong took it to their own level. Trying to go for a knee hold somersault senton. Big Hurricane Rana by Saturn. Trying to take him straight into the stratosphere? I don't know how that one was going. Got him into a unique looking collar and elbow tie-up there a little bit. Almost like he was trying to catch the arm of Cody Saturn. Mufasa trying to do whatever he can to lock into it. And a victory roll right now, going for the cover. Woo! Some Technicolor mastery almost. Oh! Leg sweeping him off the ring apron. Cody Saturn taking it to the light heavyweight champion in this non-title matchup. Wait a minute. Oh, big shot there. Shoulder checking him off the apron. Oh my God. Cody Saturn keeping up with the light heavyweight champion. Been a phenomenal athlete so far with a flatliner following suit. Pele kick. Discus elbow. Almost taking his jaw off. Almost made him look like a science room skeleton. Oh no! Big block there. Jeez, these two are almost like born rivals here. Oh no! Dodging out of the way there of that attempt at that somersault plancha again. Saturn going up, I think. Going up for a buckle bomb? Wait a minute. Face buster, almost busting him open. Jesus Pete. Uh-oh. Super kick right to the back of the skull. Mufasa up ahead. Diving cross body. Mufasa coming off of a natural high from defeating Jushin Thunder Liger on Tuesday. Uh-oh. Dodging out of the way, though. Back and forth. Yeah, it's almost like a mirror, like, image of each other in a way. You'd almost worry that they might be siblings. No, I'm just kidding. That would be kind of scary. But it'd be kind of a very interesting story, I guess. Shoulder checking. Slingshot DDT! I didn't know you could do that. You learn something new every day here in RPW. Love the education occasionally. Single leg drop kick there, right onto the light heavyweight champion. What is Saturn about to go for? Missing the corner drop kick there as Mufasa gets out of the way there. Wait a minute. Sunset flip power bomb. Uh-oh. Oh, big block there by Saturn. Tornado DDT connects. What is Saturn about to go for here? Uh-oh. Dodging out of it. Kick to the gut, though. Jawbreaker. Almost right into the cheek, though. Saturn going up. Poison Hurricane Rana. Going for the cover. One. None. Going up high. Shooting star stomp attempt. Kick to the gut. And try to go up one more for that turn. Hold on. Running Liger. Oh, God. A Liger bomb there. Almost like a message being sent. Springboard. Oh, no. Super kick. Jesus. After that attempt at a moonsault press. Mufasa back in it. Oh. Punching him right into the corner here. Throwing Saturn to the outside. Golden drop kick connects. Very prestige golden drop kick there. What is Mufasa going to try to go for? As he actually is waiting for Saturn to get back in. Wait a minute. M300. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Wow. Seen a match like this. Neither have I. Sharp elbow there by Saturn. Trying to go for lights out. The lights are out, but somebody's got to be home. 1, 2. And some rookie mistakes for turning the turnbuckle to protect yourself from the Lion Cell to smooth. It's not a bad idea, you know, the more you look at it. Oh, catching him with a Liger bomb there. What is he about to go for? Code breaker. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, no. Could be going up, I think. Slingshot. Jesus, with the spear. It's almost coast to coast. I think they might have landed in Vermont, though. Jawbreaker. Uh-oh. They're taking it straight to the KO Corral tonight. Probably going to go and burn down the place or something. Oh! Jesus. You know, there is a question, Cody. Would Cody have the Rings of Saturn as a submission move? European uppercut, just food for thought there. I feel like it'd be kind of thematically poetic. Snapmare here. Drop kick to the side of the head. Mufasa going for the cover. 1, 2. But Cody Saturn with the kick out, though. Oh! Blunderbuss right into the sternum there. He got blunder busted on that one. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, jeez. Landing in the signature? Not a bad idea. But damn. Here is your winner, the RPW Light Heavyweight Champion, Mufasa. Whoo! What an attempt, though, by Cody Saturn. It was a good fight. Seriously, no. Those two did really well for each other. Great fight. Yeah, no, that was fun. I enjoyed that one. Definitely is up there, I think, so far. Let me just check something real quick. Ooh, okay. Interesting words there by the former Strikedown Heavyweight Champion. With that being said, we have made it to our next round of 4 picks, 2 each. Let's see who's going to be heading off to Glitch next. As, of course, I had that unintentional extra spin there that I will not count, just because. Let me get the draft over here. Okay. Yep. All right, who's going to be heading off to Glitch first? Let's find out right now. And going to Glitch first. He's big. He's bad. He'll body slam your dad. It is Mason Rook. God, why? Why do they come up with that moniker for him? I have no idea. But yes, Mason Rook is coming to RPW and is heading to Glitch. So that means there might be some serious competition ahead of him. Yep, you heard that one right. Joining Mason Rook over on Glitch. Let's find out right now. Wow! I believe either second generation competitor Uriah Connors is heading to the green brand. That's actually a pretty big set of UK talents there almost. It's crazy. All right, who will be heading over to Strike Down? Let's find out right now. Starting up first, it is. As we reshuffle this a couple times. Oh, wow. She is the current 353 women's champion. She is the serial killer Barbie. Christy Ortiz is heading to the red brand. That, the women's division, I think, might just become a little dangerous over on Strike Down, so. And then joining Christy Ortiz. It is. Oh! Wow! He is the other half of the Synergy Champions, and I think at this point, attached to Rex at the hip. He is Big Ham. Joey Bacon is heading to Strike Down. That means both Synergy Champions are on opposite brands for the first time ever. That is insane to me. And I think, well, if I were the Ghostface attacker, I'd probably want to be a little careful when it comes to trying to get one on Joey Bacon. But you never know. You never know. So with that, we'll be back for more of the draft later on. But let us see what match is next. So yeah, has got some interesting choices there. Actually, coming up next, I think might be a mystery one-on-one matchup there. Let us get right into it. I bring this all the way in. Let me see here. Oh, hold on. I think I almost missed the rules there for a second. Yeah, we can make this a 15-minute matchup. That's fine. Alrighty then. Mystery Mayhem underway. Let's do this. Hold on 1 second. Pardon on that one. Let's head on to Strikedown for our next matchup. I have my thoughts on something, I swear. If it is one of them, we're going to be in for a unique situation. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Coming to the ring first. Representing HCC, he is the HCC World Champion. He is BDE. Basically kind of an interpromotional free agent here tonight. Will be defending his world title against Phoenix Nitro in a death match coming up at Party Slam in association with HCC Wrestling. Thank you so much to them again for allowing this major matchup to take place at our Summer Spectacular. BDE actually debuted yesterday afternoon on our RPW exclusive show here. So it's going to be interesting. And his opponent. Wow! Making his RPW debut. Representing NXT. He is big, he is bad, he will body slam your dad. He is Mason Rook. I don't come up with that stuff, by the way. This is interesting. This might be his only match on Strikedown here, but we're still in our interpromotional deal until next week. So, he's a former Progress Atlas champion. Or is it Proteus? Yeah, whatever, which one, I guess. But he is a dangerous competitor. First time I saw him, he went by the name of Will Cruz. And this dude is an agile athlete, to say the least. Let's get right into it. 15-minute matchup. So caked up. Dude, he opened up a bakery was what happened. Jesus. BDE going in for the Mahi Straw Cradle. Oh! Uh-oh. Rook going for the victory roll. Oh, no! Oh! Nice dodge there by Rook. I almost said Cruz. Run up, sit out power bomb here. And a senton there by the former Atlas champion here. There's a reason why BDE is the world champion of the HCC. Clothesline taking him to the outside. My God. He's allowing Mason Rook to get back in. Get to the gut. Hold on here. Top rope. Nice arm drag here by BDE. Getting caught with a moonsault attempt into the knee. Oh, trying to go for a big lariat there, coming up short. Wait a minute. Inverted DDT onto Rook. Pele kick. Nice block there. Hold on. Headbutt there right into the goat. Senton there connecting. Rook going for the cover. One. You know what's crazy? He shares the same theme song as a former competitor by the name of Mason Ryan. His name is dangerously a little bit similar to Mason Ryan does. As he goes for the cover. One. Kick out there. Dodging out of the way there. Wow. Just a roll up there and everything. We got the Invisible Man. Stinger splash right into the corner here. Split leg moonsault. Jesus, the trajectory and the control that he has on that is insanely accurate. Springboard. Oh, frog splash right into the knees. Going up, I think. Of course, Mason Rook, the current #1 contender for the NXT Championship here. What is he going up for? Wait a minute. Spanish fly? When did he learn to do that? That is insane. My God. This dude, there's something about him that's just crazy. Crazy good. Oh, clothesline. BDE keeping it up though. Oh, kick to the gut there though. Oh my God. BDE going up. Oh no! Then I didn't notice that Rook was already inside the ring though. Going up. Spine buster. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Woo-wee. These two are putting on a freaking clinic though. That's not exactly General Hospital, definitely not ER, but definitely dark place. There's your English deep cut there for the day. Oh, rocket kick there by BDE. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Going up, double jump moonsault here. Shades of Jacob Fatu there. Diving, oh no, elbow drop by Rook is already up low. Uh-oh. Jesus, Pete. Springboard crossbody connects by BDE. Rook getting taken right into the clinic there. The Storm's brewing again. Make sure you stay safe, okay there, DS. Big slap out of the hands. Rook. Big bro kick. So that move is called the Knee of Glory. Okay, gotcha. So the Clip Cutter and the Feeling Froggy. Well, definitely got you there on that one. Mahi Straw Cradle. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, that was close. Big clothesline here. Rook. Big back body drop connecting. Big spine buster. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Ooh, oh boy. Big power bomb. Gonna be setting them up. Power bomb attempt. Wait, leg trap, sunset foot. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Uh-oh. It's been a crazy match. Rolling in. A clip cutter? No, that was just a rolling cold breaker. Going up high. Feeling froggy over here. Oh, you got a frog in the throat. Going for the cover. 1, 2. What? Oh my God. Going up. Oh! Rolling senton coming up short, but a kick to the, or punch to the gut. Big forearm. BDE going up. Called the rolling knees. Kneevolution. Thank you. Shout out to Dr. Trent for coming up with that idea initially. That was from more Vancouver, but that's okay. Rook. Trying to go up for something. Elbow to the back. Trying to send Rook there to the outside. Wait a minute. Slingshot. Broken suplex. Pele kick. Rook. Running cross body. Jesus. Hold on here. I think it might be going up high. Cruise salt. Cover. 1, 2. Jesus, Pete. Oh. Going to drop the elbow attempt, but BDE getting out of the way. Running blockbuster connects. Wait a minute. He's got him, I think, in the victory roll this time. The actual 1, 2. Woo. Running. Well, either Something. Run it. Rocket kick. 2. A lot of moves to try to remember, to be fair. That was insane. Like I said, he's big. He's bad. He'll body slam your dad. But tonight, your winner, the HCC World Champion B. Oh, the knee of glory. Thank you. Okay. BDE. Finishing it off with the knee of glory. Thank you. Like a Busaiku knee kick. Okay. And he has his sights set on Party Slam in a few weeks. With that, we are going to be spinning the wheel here in just a short moment, but I am getting a word that following the draft picks, we're getting a breaking news by the general manager that actually concerns Glitch's side. We'll talk about that in just a little bit, but first, let's see who are the first two that are going to be heading over to Glitch tonight. Wow, okay. He is a former RPW Brass Knuckles champion. He is handsome. Jack. Damn the ads. He is handsome. Jack Stone. Let me update that real quick here. $26. Stuck looking at Duracell. It's got the energy, but it ain't no bunny, I'll tell you that much. To be honest, I actually kind of prefer Duracell because I trust them more, because I feel like they actually do better than Energizer. But that's just a personal taste, you know. But yeah, Jack Stone heading to Glitch. Former 353 European champion, Brass Knuckles champion here in RPW, who will be joining the former Magenta Nightmare. Let's find out right now. He is one half of the inaugural RPW Tag Team Champions, Peter Griffin. You found the crunchy carrot. There you go. The clobber carrot, yes. That's a bit of a Digimon deep cut there. But yes, Peter Griffin heading to Glitch. There we go. All right, who will be heading over to Strike Down? Let's find out right now. That was stupid. Anyway, we already have some pretty major heavyweights over there. Let's find out as we reshuffle a couple of times. Let's do this. Oh, that was so close. He is a former CMLL World Light Heavyweight Champion. He is Mystical. Is heading to Strike Down here tonight. Who'll be joining Mystical? Let's find out right now. Wow! Lizzie Rain is heading to Strike Down tonight. Put on a wonderful performance, I believe, either this week or last week, whatever, which one of the two, I guess. Could have been yesterday, too. Anyway. So, I do want to update everybody. We only have, let's see here. Thank you, Christian, for the hydrate. Do appreciate that. Do appreciate that, I should say. I also want to update everybody. We have just 6 people left currently that need to be drafted that are not already free agents. So I think what's going to happen is this. We have 27. All right. And from what I can tell, we only have probably a good few matches left. Technically, we have 3 more matches. So here is what I'm thinking. For those other 3 matches, each brand will get 1 vote each, or 1 draft pick each, just to make sure everything stays even between both sides. Reshuffle that a couple times, because we still have some major names there. I'm not gonna lie. So, thank you again for the hydrate, Christian. Let's head on over to ringside for our next matchup here, and this does concern kind of one of the more important matches going into Party Slam next month, because it is the #1 contender, the person who signs to Strike Down prior to the draft here tonight. Setanta will be in singles competition. Let me make sure here. So we'll be going one-on-one with Aerostar in a fun little Lucha style matchup here. Oh, hold on there 1 second. Here we go. Versus Setanta. Knowing that the Strike Down Heavyweight title Strike Down Heavyweight title matchup coming up is just on the horizon. Let us find out right now who will be picking up the win. There we go. Thank you. Sweet. The following Lucha is scheduled for 1 fall. Making his way to the ring. From Mexico City, Mexico. By way of the Cosmos, he is Aerostar. Excuse me. And his opponent. From the Emerald Isle, he is a former RPW Glitch World Champion. He is the Irish Web Slinger, the Riot Spider, Setanta. Oh, man, 1 second. Yeah, talk that freaking pyro person. We got Aerostar versus Setanta. Let's get right into it. Honorable tie up here from the get-go. Aerostar, the shorter of the two, pushing Setanta right into the corner here. Big respect between the both of these two. Setanta has a very, very big task ahead of him this evening. Sharp elbow by the former world champion. He'll be going up, I think, for a side Russian leg sweep. Connecting in it. Springboard. Oh! Dodging out of the attempt at that hay bale drop. Nice roll there by Aerostar. Half Nelson. Gut Buster connects. Springboard top rope moonsault. Oh! A flurry of shots here. Aerostar leading the pace. Setanta changing the trajectory. Oh! Aerostar has apparently a different idea. Running forearm to the Irishman. Sit out alley-oop power bomb as he goes for the cover. One. Shoulder up by the Riot Spider. What's he about to go for is the question next. Wait a minute. Inverted DDT by Setanta. The only person who actually has been able to headline both variations of Party Slam thus far. Getting hit with those forearms here. Big moonsault connects as he goes for the cover. 1, 2. Woo-wee. Big Hurricane Rana here. Aerostar going for the cover on Setanta. 1, 2. Whew, that was close on that one, I'm not gonna lie. Setanta might be in trouble here with another Hurricane Rana. Aerostar going up. Imploding 450. And like the 05, 05, yeah. Oh! Double foot stomp connects. Double push, sky twister press connects. Yeah, I can see that too, actually. It's kind of crazy. Raining the shots down onto the legendary Aerostar. Is he going to be setting him up, I think? Running elbow. Cover. 1, 2. Woo! Kick out of 2 there. Flurry of shots here. Jesus, Glasgow kiss almost, or like a... Setanta going up. Split leg frog splash. Going up for the Irish whip. Running elbow. It's like a hidden blade in a way. Setanta getting hit in the hamstring here. European uppercut connects. Dropping the knee here. Nice shotgun drop kick attempt, but coming up short. Punch to the gut here. Setanta, opportunity after the drop down. Leapfrog. Double foot stomp connects again with the cave in as he goes for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, it seems the tension's starting to set in for the #1 contender. Rebound lariat. Could be going for shotgun drop kick. Getting back up again. The heck? Oh, running with the knee. A very unique variation there. Something. Skyline Hurricane Rana. That was a different kind of move. Aerostar going up. Imploding 450 splash. Is this it? 1, 2. Setanta still in this. Shooting star right into the knees, though. Setanta about to go up, I think. Draping him onto the top rope. Mercifully going for the cover. 1, 2. Wow, Aerostar not letting that fly. Wait a minute. Aerostar back in. Uh-oh. Almost tumbling over there for a second. I go for a alley-oop there right into the face buster. Is this Setanta's opportunity? Overhand chop. Oh! Springboard back heel kick. Setting him up. Final cut. 1, 2. Wow. I'd be dazed and confused after that final cut. Uh-oh. Aerostar, leg sweep, power, or moonsault. Power Salt, yes. Oh, Jesus. Aerostar back up. Shooting Star Press. Cover. 1, 2. Wow. That definitely a bit of a surprise there on that one. Here is your winner, Aerostar. Talk about a yowie yahoo on that one. That was crazy. I'm not gonna lie. That was definitely a little crazy. Lexid X sorry, that was terribly attempted. Welcome on in. Sorry. XD. Okay. Sorry, that was a butcher and a quarter, I think, on my part. You can't help but try. Welcome to RPW. We are just in time for another deal of the draft. Each brand, glitch and strikedown, gets one pick each in this one. Let's get right into it. Also, your winner, Aerostar. Who'll be going to the green brand? Let's find out right now. Going over first. She just won against Awesome Kong earlier tonight. It is Amaya. Congratulations. Big gain on that one. Let me just update the draft there real quick. So yeah, welcome on in, XD. Hope you're doing well this evening, or I guess whatever the time currently for you is right now. Hold on. Let's see here, 28. It is Amaya. So now the question is, who will be going over to Strikedown next? Let us find out right now. Remove her. Okay. We got 5 major competitors in this, though. The final woman / knockouts competitor on this list has been chosen for Strikedown. She is Timeless Toni Storm, is heading over to the red brand here tonight. Major pick for both. We will have 2 more later on following this. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Wait a minute. Wait, is that who I think it is? That sounds so familiar. I'm not sure why. That's all right. Oh, I'm there. Seems we had accidentally exited out. Let me try this again, shall we? Wait a minute, is that who I think it is? Christian, why'd you change your name, man? I was like confused. I was like, who is this? I was like, no, it's Christian. Okay. All right. I mean, hey, whatever you want to do. Just confused. I was like, I don't remember an XD. And they've been apparently following me for a while. I was like, no, that's Christian. I just changed your name on here. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Sure, by all means, Oib. Hey, got a laugh out of me, so I'm good with that, to be honest. All right, we are coming up to our penultimate matchup of the night. Let me see here. We already got all that. It is Harley Cameron going one-on-one. Make sure I readjust that. Versus. There we are. Versus Mickie James. Mickie James making her RPW debut tonight. Hardcore Country. Let's head out to ringside for our penultimate matchup of the draft. The following contest is our penultimate matchup of the night, scheduled for one fall. Coming to the ring first, representing AEW, from Gold Coast, Australia, she is Harley Cameron. And her opponent, from Richmond, Virginia, she is a multi-time women's and knockouts champion. Ladies and gentlemen and others, this is Hardcore Country, Mickie James. It's a little known lore fact, she actually competed the first ever pay-per-view I ever saw. WrestleMania 22 back in 2006. So, it's a little nostalgic, to say the least, to see her actually competing in an RPW ring tonight. In a weird way. Without further ado, Harley Cameron, Mickie James. Let's get to it. Oh my God! Thunderous forearm there by James, but I think Harley trying to unleash the wrath here tonight. Oh, roundhouse kicks. Some Mick kicks there. Oh, I'll be careful on that one there. His little friends over on the other side of the pond. Oh, kick to the gut there, though. Wait a minute. Punch right into the gut of Mickie James. Just curious, was Vandal chosen last for Strikedown? Yes. Yes, she was. Actually, earlier tonight. She was one of the first picks to go over to Strikedown. Big clothesline here. So yeah, every member of the Prestige Alliance is over on the red brand. So congratulations. Somehow that happened. Going up for the Irish whip here. Oh, shoulder to shoulder on this one. Casadora Bulldog connects. Mania, yes. Yes, it was. I'll just leave it at that for PG's sake, but yes, it was. Trust me, I learned a lot. And, yeah. Anyway, not really. My straw cradle coming up short there for Mickie James. Well, that was confusing. Right into the corner. Jeez, elbow right into the face of Rage. Trying to unleash the rage within here. With Harley Cameron here, got an Americana locked in almost. Harley Cameron showcasing some good technicality work here. Firewoman's carry locked in, locking into a shoulder hold. Didn't even know that Harley Cameron apparently could actually do a lot of this. Going up for the Irish whip here. Sending Mickie James to the outside. Harley following suit, though. Going up for an Irish whip attempt. Mickie right into the frickin' barricade on the outside. Had to get rid of the steel guardrails because of how dangerous they were to the shoulders. Instead, we got this protective padding. Raining the punches down. Oh, okay. Interesting. Rain the shoulder up. What is she about to go for? Kick to the gut. Wait a minute. Tornado DDT. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Shoulder up. Jeez. Kick to the back. Shining Wizard by Cameron. Going for the cover. 1, 2. I was going to say, if she picked that up, that might be one of her biggest wins I think I've ever seen. Mickie James back in control here. Oh! Jeez. What a night we have had so far here on Strike Down for the last section of the draft as Cameron getting sent to the outside. Harley back up. Running lariat. God, to the side of the head. Jawbreaker by James. Jesus. You know, I heard that apparently somewhere in the Independents, James introduced Miss Sacco, trying to go for a diving double axe handle, but getting sent into the barricade again by Cameron. Yeah, that sounds pretty crazy though. Oh! Knife edge chop there. These two bringing the fight at ringside. And we are so close to our last 4 picks of the night. Actually, I think we'll worry about that after. Wait a minute. Going up, I think, for a Mahi Straw Cradle. 1. Whoo, that was close. Chick kick connects. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Nope, just a 1 on that one. Jesus. What is she about to go for? Mickie James catching it up there a little bit in the middle. Harley Cameron. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Oh! Jesus. Shot after shot. Oh! Oh my God. Wow. Turned into a hockey fight right now. Pushing Cameron right into the corner. Oh! Take to the midsection. Wait a minute. Going up for a little Stratusfaction. Slingshot Bulldog. Going for the cover. 1, 2. And it's ball game for Mickie James. Here is your winner. Hardcore Country, Mickie James. Mickie James standing tall tonight on Strike Down. Of course, if I remember correctly as well. Just going to check real quick. All right. Solid stuff. It's not solid snake, but certainly a solid stuff. If I remember correctly, Mickie James is actually on Strike Down. Okay, so she is technically working her first match on the brand. But with that, we have come down to our penultimate section of draft picks. Without further ado, who's going to be going on to Glitch first? Let's find out right now. Going over to Glitch first, it is Jushin Thunder Liger is heading to the green brand. Congratulations to Glitch on a huge take. I almost called him Judson. That was weird. Alrighty then. And then, joining Strikedown, it is... So we'll take his name off. It is going to be Big Green himself. Piccolo is heading to Strikedown. Congratulations to the red brand on getting the Big Green. That means there's only one person left for each side. That's actually a pretty big catch on that one. So we will worry about that after our main event coming up in just a little bit. Hold on, everyone. I'll be right back. All right, everyone, we are back, and it is now time for our main event of the evening, plus our final two picks for the draft here this year. This has been a fun ride ahead. This has been a learning experience, to say the least, for me. But coming up next, non-title main event, the Strikedown Heavyweight Champion himself, Jordan Norie, one-on-one with a fellow FEL alumni in Vancouver. Should be Vancouver, right? Let me check real quick. Yes, it is. All right, let's keep these going. Because we already know both competitors are on Strikedown now, so if Vaughn gets the win here tonight, that could very well see him getting his stock raised further on the road to the Strikedown Heavyweight Championship in the future. But like I said, he has to defeat Jordan Norie to get the eyes rolling. Or get the eyes showing that he's got opportunity. Who knows? All right, and then next, of course, the Strikedown Heavyweight Champion, who actually has a pretty strong record thus far since winning that title a few months ago. Without further ado, let's head right into it with our main event of the evening. Let me check. Let me check the rules here real quick. Let's do this. Vaughn. Jordan Norie. Main event. Jesus. The following contest is our main event of the 2026 RPW Draft. Coming to the... I am starting to reach that point of no return. Coming to the ring first, from the Great White North, he is a former two-time RPW Tag Team Champion. He is the Groove Machine, Vancouver. Since making his return, he has made it a primary focus to stay in the singles division. Let's find out if he can keep it up, though. And his opponent, representing the Fallen Kingdom, he is our current RPW Strikedown Heavyweight Champion. He is the Void King, Jordan Norie. We are just about 3 weeks away from him defending that heavyweight title against the #1 contender, Setanta. Both signed on the dotted line to make this title match happen. A 2-year journey to conclude on July the 2nd, 2026. One more time. Without further ado, let's get right into it with our main event of the draft. Vaughn on one side, Jordan on the other. Let's get this going. Oh! Vaughn going up, I think, for a side Russian backbreaker. Jeez. Big shot right into the lower back of the heavyweight champion. Vaughn with a big boot there following suit. Like a rhyme anytime, almost like Dr. Seuss. He drives the knee into the side of the hip there. Jeez. Like I said, if Vaughn can defeat the Strikedown Heavyweight Champion, that could lead into quite the situation here. Oh! Driving the knee into the canvas there unintentionally. Jordan throwing him right into the turnbuckle here. Uh-oh, big shot there by Vaughn. Veteran going up and sending him into the other side. Desperation setting in to unleash the pain on the heavyweight champion. Big clothesline connects. What to go for next here? Oh, uh-oh. Challenging him to a fight here this evening in our main event on Strikedown. Oh! Big shot after shot here. Oh, Jesus. My God. Ooh. Oh, my God. Shot after shot. Jesus, he just a Sparta kicking him. Uh-oh. Trying to go for a belly-to-belly, I think, but getting hit with a headlock takeover or an arm drag. Drop down. Wait a minute. Oh, going water ballet almost on this one. Going up for the snake eyes. Oh my, big shot to the side of the temple. Big shot there by the heavyweight champion. Oh, bulldog reversal here by Vaughn. Vaughn diving splash right onto the knees though. Oh, big sack taking him down. Oh, my God. Getting brutal by the moment here. Then just noticing that Vaughn is out of the ring. Uh-oh. Kick to the midsection. That was almost a low blow there by Vancouver. Oh my goodness. Going right into it. Locking in Powerplex. Is this Vaughn's opportunity though? Trying to set him up, but the heavyweight champion getting out of that hold. What is Norie about to go for? Wait a minute. Towering face buster. He drives the boot right into the face of Vancouver here. Head first into that turnbuckle. Oh, big shot there. Wait a minute. Picking up Von. Launching power slam. Desperation knee connects. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Oh! Well, come on in, Harris. How you doing? You're just in time for our main event of the evening. Jordan Norie, Vancouver, one-on-one at the end of the draft for RPW. Jordan going up high. Diving axe handle. I can feel the eyes. You can feel the eyes in the crowd there. I think a choke slam. Yeah, by all means. Big headbutt here. Could be the road to party slam might be a little interesting. Sending Von right into the ring post. Jesus, Pete. Jordan Norie taking the fight to Vancouver here tonight. My God. Wait a minute. Oh! Knee right into the gut, though. Jesus. Uh-oh. Snapmare. Dropping the knee onto the heavyweight champion. Non-titles. Von going up here. Uh-oh. Norie getting sent right into the ring post. Oh! What is Von going to try to go for, though? Norie getting back in. Uh-oh, big shot there. Hold on. Void. Fall. Norie not done yet. Jesus. Wait a minute. German suplex into the corner. Followed by the Painmaker Lariat. Cover. 1, 2. Oh my God. So close with that. Jordan gonna try to go up. Trying to go for a Michinoku driver, I think. Big push. Oh! Knee into the ribs, though, again. Getting him. Dropping the knee again on the heavyweight champion. Just in time for desperation knee. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Where will the win come from? Are these two pushing each other to the very limit tonight on Strikedown? Big forearm connects. Von in position. Backstabber. Cover. 1, 2. Woo! Oh no! Oh my God! Oh Jesus! Von not pulling any punches. Big shoulder just lined there. Trying to go and rake the eyes. Elbow right to the back. Pop up! Abe Knuckleball Schwartz right here. Going up high right now. Diving elbow. Wait a minute. What's he about to go for? Uh-oh. Not a good game of playing knees with the professional here. Oh, double foot right to the face here. Going up for the fireman's carry. Modified snake eyes. Von, most fragile man in FEL history. face wash. Oh no. Von going up, I think. Gets a hit with an elbow by the heavyweight champion. Trying to go for a super kick. Big clothesline here. Von going up. Wait a minute. V for Vendetta. Cover. 1, 2. Jesus, Pete. Von could be sealing the deal. Desperation knee. Almost took his jugular out. Cover. 1, 2, 3. He just pinned the strike down heavyweight champion. They maybe in a sense, maybe Jordan Norie might have just seen a ghost or something in the crowd. I'm getting a chill down my spine almost. Well, ladies and gentlemen and others, your winner of this match, Voncouver. Talk about a major statement tonight sent to the heavyweight champion. Like I said, not too long. For some reason, the hair on my back's starting to raise. I just feel like, you ever get the feeling you're being watched or something? Well, maybe we'll just kind of call it from there. We still have 2 more picks left, our final 2 of the draft for this year. Let's get right into it as I take a drink here real quick. As I go and take care of something real quick. So BRB, everyone. Sorry for the wait, everyone. Just was checking up on something real quick. But, yeah. We're going to put out the final 2 participants in the draft. Let us find out who they are. And we got 2 pretty big names here, so let's just go right in. Who's going into Glitch first? Let's find out right now. If I'm looking at this correctly, I believe actually that I believe we might be actually seeing a first here. Yeah, no. The final participant joining Glitch. Joining his brother, it is Mario. That means the Super Mario Bros. Are both on Glitch, which means the overall final entrant in the draft for this year to join Strikedown is Jaden Angels. And with that, that will conclude our 2026 Rando Draft for RPW. So, thank you so much, everybody, for joining us these past 3 days / 2 nights and 1 day. Do appreciate all of you, definitely. This has been a fun and learning journey ahead. But we're going to head on out. So thank you for joining us these past 3 days for RPW's draft. And yeah, to everybody who got drafted, congratulations. And for those that are still free agents, the question is here. Would you rather join Glitch or would you rather go to Strikedown? Either way, the choice is yours. But we're going to send it on out of here. Let me just take care of something real quick. I do want to say thank you to everybody for joining us here this evening. Hold on. There we go. Sorry about that. Alrighty then. Let me just check something real quickie here. I think I accidentally forgot to spell it. Oh yeah, definitely. All right, let me see here. We're going to send a raid over to someone who's currently hosting a big tournament right now as kind of their big EFED return. We're going to send it over to Eric the Inventor, who's currently hosting the Harambe Classic. So yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun from there. But yeah, this has been it for this week. I want to say thank you to everybody for popping on by. This has been Paul Mastrolog. Thank you so much for joining us for this draft. This was a lot of fun, and I enjoyed myself a lot. But with that being said, we're going to send the raid over. Please give the respect all to Eric. He currently is running the IWF's first ever Harambe Classic. And with that, we'll see you all next week for our first post-draft edition of Glitch. But until then, we'll talk to you all later. Have a great weekend, everybody, and good night.